What's good? It's Vont Leak, media mogul in the making, and welcome back to the VontLeak Show. I think it's fair to say that at this point in my life, I will never be a Disney kid, so I can kind of continue this crusade, if you will, of videos jabbing at Disney that I've been doing for the past couple months on my channel. By the way, I highly suggest you go check those videos out. I stumbled upon some old Disney imaging and commercials. And like they're like the good old time commercials. You remember when Disney used to do like New Year's celebrations, like the All-Star Showdown and the sing-along bowl-a-thon? Or like even when Brenda Song from Sweet Life used to do the Pass the Plate. See, that stuff makes me feel good. It really brings back some sense of nostalgia. And in doing so, I found the old Disney segment TTI. Not to be confused with a UTI, which I've had for 3 weeks now. TTI stands for the Time Eye. This was a little segment that they did during commercial breaks where Disney would typically have kids telling stories of their first times, get your mind out the gutter, their first times doing like feats that would kind of be big to a kid, you know, like first time flying by yourself, first time winning a spelling bee, first time hitting a ball without a tee, things that, you know, a kid would feel maybe insecure about, or maybe these are like accomplishments and there'd kind of be some moral lesson at the end of them, you know, like, oh, keep trying your best, or it's okay to make for change to happen, you know, little things like that. And it's been very interesting watching some of these, and I know that a couple people on Twitter a while ago, maybe a couple years ago, honestly, I'm always late and in color, I know people on Twitter found something intriguing about one of these that I will discuss today, but I do want to go through some of these just so we can let's dive back into 2009 for a bit. Feel a little bit nostalgic, shall we? I'm about to be 20, damn it. That's 12 years ago. This is the time I ordered breakfast in French. I just really clicked on it because it was the only black kid I saw.
Hi, my name is Matt. I'm 9 years old. This is the story of the time I ordered breakfast in French. Last summer, my mom and dad took the whole family on a vacation to France. We saw the Eiffel Tower, Notre Dame, and went to lots of cool museums.
I'm already upset. I remember watching this one on TV 12 years ago. But these photos are photoshopped. Why? If these are supposed to be real stories, right? Why just show real photos?
My mom made me promise to learn to order breakfast in French. So I learned how to say, des souffles sur les plats et un jus d'orange, s'il vous plaît. That means fried eggs and oranges, please.
It's a pretty weird negotiation. Like, oh, we'll take you to France, but you must learn, Billy, how to order breakfast in French.
The trouble is, I didn't know any other French words. So I ate eggs and oranges for a whole week. Every morning, I did learn another French word. Au revoir. That means goodbye.
Okay, so that was all right. My only issue with that was the clearly photoshopped photos. It kind of reminds me of the time that Rashid met Obama. I also want to know, like, breakfast, again, is something very strange to approach your kid to learn. Do you know any Spanish words? And also, I said Spanish. Do you know any French words? And also, if you don't, or your son doesn't, how did y'all continue your trip in France? I don't know. It's just a bit weird to me, and it just I really don't even know what the message in that story was. So let's watch another one, I guess.
Hey, my name is Jordan Romero, and this is the time I climbed Mount Everest. When I was in the 4th grade, I saw a mural, the highest point on every continent.
I'm terrible at telling, like saying, oh, he looks just like you. So does this look like a real picture of this kid? I can't tell. The hair, maybe, but I don't know if this looks like this actual kid or not.
I was fascinated by it, and I said, Dad, why don't we climb the 7 summits? I could tell he was shocked, but then he said, okay, then let's get training.
What a great dad. You ask your dad to climb the mountains, and he literally says, let's get training. When I was younger, when I asked my parents for McDonald's, the response was, oh, you got McDonald's money, huh?
First mountain, Mount Kilimanjaro. 10 years old.
That is a great flex. I climbed that mountain when I was 13. No biggie. So you see what I'm confused about. There's actual photo and video footage of this guy doing this stuff with his father. But the last one, we got those shots of him eating breakfast, but those could be anywhere. We don't know. That's not in France. And those other pictures were clearly photoshopped. So here is where my issue comes. I was scrolling along these, and again, people were talking about this on Twitter, and this is a TTI that I don't remember. I remember seeing it a handful of times, but I don't remember seeing it as many times as these other ones. Let me know if you recognize the issue.
Hi, my name is Jasmine.
Wait, what?
My name is Jasmine.
Jasmine? If your name is Jasmine, call me Stevie Wonder, because I see Zendaya.
And this is the story of a time I became a big sister. My sister's name is Zena. My parents adopted Zena when she was 6 years old. I remember the day she came home like it was yesterday. I showed her where to put her stuff. I put her hair in pigtails because I thought it looked so pretty. She taught me how to say thank you in Ethiopian. That's the time I became a big sister.
So these are supposed to be real stories from real kids telling real life events. But that girl's name is not even, that's Zendaya, the Disney Channel star turned Emmy Award winning queen. So now I'm left to believe that none of these are real. These are all scripted in some fashion. And hey, Disney Channel, last time I checked, Ethiopian is not a language. Ethiopians speak Emmerich. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right, so excuse me if I just messed it up. But now, like I said on Twitter, apparently somebody found this out in 2018. And so this is kind of already a known thing, but as I said, I'm usually late to the trends. But then what throws me for a loop is that there's this one with another known Disney Channel star.
My name is Thorne, and this is the story of the time I found out I have dyslexia.
Before we continue with anything else, I just thought that angle change was very funny. You could tell it was two completely different shots, but I just also felt it was unnecessary. What's up, it's VontLeak. Media mogul in the making.
Dyslexia is different for everyone who has it. For me, it just makes it harder to read or write. Dyslexia makes things hard for me, but not impossible.
But Bella Thorne actually does have dyslexia. So what do I believe here? Do I believe that Zendaya's lying now and her real name is Jasmine and she has a sister named Zena? Another example from another notable Disney Channel star.
Hi, my name is Russ. I'm 11 years old. This is the story of the time I gave myself a second chance.
Your name is not Russ, that's Deuce. His real name is Adam Aragoyan, but he played Deuce on Shake It Up. Remember the eyebrow guy?
My soccer team, the Spartans, we were playing our first game ever, and the game was tied. Somehow, the ball ended up with me, and I had nothing but clear field ahead of me, and the ball sailed in. Only then did I realize
I kicked it in the wrong goal! Don't ask me why I remember that. This is my first time watching this one again, and I remember that from 12 years ago.
My coach joked, "Whose team are you on anyway?" I wanted to quit because I thought everybody on my team would be mad at me, but then I thought, hey, at least I scored a goal. Sure, it was for the wrong team, but still.
I've never played sports, but I would just imagine doing something like that is something you would get like beat up for, or maybe even kicked off the team. I don't know if that warrants that.
Now, I just score for my team. That's the time I gave myself a second chance, and I'm glad I did.
It wasn't you that needed to give yourself a second chance. It was the coach. So you see my dilemma with trying to figure out if these really were truthful stories. Because Bella Thorne told a story, and Bella Thorne really does have dyslexia. No, I think one argument that somebody could put up would be that like these are true stories. They're just actors playing some of them. Maybe, you know, the kids that actually these stories were about, that they depicted, they weren't comfortable being on camera. So I understand that. But even still, what is amazing to me, and I did some research because I told you, I clearly do remember this one. I feel like they took some of these off the air, like at least these three, because I don't remember seeing the Zendaya one as much. And all three of these stars were on Shake It Up. And Shake It Up premiered November 2010. I remember watching it. So I think whenever Disney Channel picked up Shake It Up to go on the air, they pulled these TTIs so that way their conspiracies did not get caught. So that leads me to believe that Disney is hiding something bigger. What is that thing? I'm not sure, but again, yeah, maybe I'm thinking too deep into these. These are 11-year-old Disney Channel commercials, but I just feel betrayed. And shout out to the actual Russ. I don't know if you're a poppy soccer legend right now, and shout out to Jasmine and Zena, sisters for life.
And this is the story of the time I flew by myself. I was only 5. I had been on planes lots of times with my mom or dad, but I was nervous that I would sit next to someone I didn't know.
I feel like 5 is way too young of an age to fly across the world by yourself on a plane.
When I got to the airport, my dad had to sign all this stuff. Something about giving his rights away or something, I don't know. And the airline lady took me to meet the pilots. It was cool. For lunch, I got a special hamburger just for kids, carrot sticks and a cookie. When we landed, I had to stay on the plane until the airline lady could take me to my mom. She made my mom prove she was my mom, even though I just said, "Hi, Mom." Now I like to fly all by myself, as long as I get my special hamburger.
I'm very interested to know where this kid was going, that his dad shipped him across the country to his mom. Like, why nobody accompanied him. I'm also very fascinated by the fact that the only criteria that makes it okay to let your 5-year-old fly on a plane by himself is a hamburger. So I will keep that in mind for my kids. What was the point of this story? I feel don't be afraid of new things, I guess. Don't be afraid to fly from one parent to another alone. I don't know what the message of this is. This next one is, it lives in my head rent free. I remember watching this like it was yesterday.
Hi, my name is Katie. I'm 11 years old, and this is the time I was a lousy friend. Hi.
Hey.
Don't be mad at me. Why would I be mad?
Broke a promise.
What promise?
Not to tell about your crush on Drew.
You told?
I'm so sorry.
A generation of kids that have flip phones and Blackberries. They're probably all parents now. I'm not. I've almost escaped teen pregnancy. I'm 2 weeks away. Woo! Jury's still out. You know, anything can happen, but buzz.
They dared me to post it on Drew's profile. It was stupid.
How could you?
I'm so sorry.
Everyone's going to see it.
Alex or Jen would have told everyone anyway.
This is another thing, and this is a problem I kind of have with Ellen DeGeneres. Ellen does I think a lot of older talk show hosts, honestly, do segments. Jay Leno was another good example where they're like boomers in a sense. You know, they kind of make you like, I guess patronize is the word, little like younger kids and generations of kids. Like I guess my era, honestly, or even younger, because things are a lot different than what they did. So they try to conform. They try to conform with younger audiences, and it's very cringy to watch. Like, who in their right mind texted like this? I understand. No, I don't even understand. I never type like this. This is just illiterate. That says new way. That does not say anyway. It just feels like when talk show hosts try to do that, hey, let's get lit for show. That's tight, son. Like, just please stop. Just stop. That's what it feels like. Whoever wrote this, or whoever I guess did the graphics for this.
Whatever. Can I come over later? Nat, I'm so sorry.
So she forgave Katie, and I guess they're friends again. But my question is, did Drew smash? Katie is a savage. Not only did she expose Nat, but before like fixing things was just like, hey, can I come over later? Hey, I know I exposed you to the whole school and sent Drew your nudes, but your mom cooking tonight? So that one, I understand, you know, like, don't expose your friends, watch what you post online. And like I said, a lot of these have some type of significance. I just feel like it's very, I guess from an adult's perspective now, because obviously the kids know better. I didn't know better. But from an adult's perspective, why lie about some or just have people portray in some and then real actors in others? And some of these do have significance. There's a lot of, I guess, important meanings in these. Like this one, the time I walked to cure diabetes. That is a legitimate thing that I think you should talk to kids about. Or moving, that one feels important just because I moved a lot in my childhood. I went to like maybe 11 different schools in my entire life. The time I cartwheeled across he did a cartwheel in every state in the country. Congratulations. Could you imagine taking a road trip and then like stopping out south of the border for a break and then just seeing some kid cartwheeling in the middle of the parking lot? I think it's just funny to me. All in all, I guess these stories made kids feel better. There's maybe 20 of these and they were only on for maybe like a year and some change. I wish Disney Channel made content like this still. I'm not really fond, maybe again because I'm 20, but I feel like the popular consensus is that Disney Channel just doesn't have good content shows or like commercial imaging anymore. And my message to Disney Channel is maybe if you had me on, then you would still be fire, but in the trash, basura. There's a couple other Disney Channel things like commercials and shows like Friends for Change and that prank show Prank Stars that I'm really interested in doing videos on and kind of dissecting. So if you want to see those, give this video a thumbs up and leave a comment to let me know. Or if there's really anything else that you want to see me talk about. My birthday is 2 weeks away, so I will make my Cash App available for anybody that wants to send me a birthday gift. I'm a young black content creator, college kid, and most importantly, king. And all donations are accepted. Make sure you guys turn on the post notification bell. That way you get notified every time I upload a video. If you don't already, make sure you guys follow me on all my social media links in the down bars below. I'm trying to learn Spanish, so let me try this in Spanish real quick. Si hay uno en mis redes sociales, asegúrense de hacerlo. And I'll see you all next week with another new video. Nos vemos la semana que viene con otro nuevo video. Okay, that's it. Bye.